There's one habit that separates people who build wealth from people who stay broke their entire lives. It's not complicated. It doesn't require financial expertise. It takes 5 minutes a day, but almost nobody does it. And that's why most people have no idea where their money goes, why they're always broke, and why they can't seem to get ahead no matter how much they earn. This one habit, if you start it today and stick with it, will change your financial life completely. Within a month, you'll know exactly where every dollar goes. Within 6 months, you'll have cut wasteful spending you didn't even know existed. Within a year, you'll have saved thousands and finally feel in control of your money. I'm going to tell you exactly what this habit is, why it works, how to implement it starting today, and what happens when you actually do it consistently. If you're tired of feeling broke and confused about your finances, this video gives you the solution. Let's get into it. Let me describe someone you probably know. Maybe it's you. Let's call him Chris. Chris is 32 years old. He makes $60,000 a year. That's $5,000 a month gross, about $3,800 after taxes. He's not rich, but he should be comfortable. He's not. Every month, Chris gets paid. The money hits his account. For about 48 hours, he feels okay. Then the bills start hitting. Rent, car payment, insurance, student loan, credit card minimums. Within a week, half his paycheck is gone. The rest is supposed to last 3 more weeks for gas, groceries, and everything else. By day 20 of the month, Chris is checking his bank balance multiple times a day. He's doing mental math before every purchase. He's declining invitations because he can't afford it. He's stressing. And the worst part? He has no idea where the money went. It just disappeared. He didn't buy anything crazy. He just lived his life. Bought coffee a few times, got lunch at work, grabbed drinks with friends, bought stuff on Amazon, normal things. But somehow his money is gone. This happens every single month. Chris makes $60,000 a year and has $300 in savings. He can't understand why. He feels like he should be able to save, but he never does. He feels like he's working hard but getting nowhere, and he's stressed about money constantly. Now let me tell you about Maya. Maya is 28. She makes $75,000 a year, more than Chris. She should definitely be comfortable. She's not. Same problem. Money comes in, money goes out, no idea where it went. She has better clothes than Chris, eats at nicer restaurants, drives a newer car, but she's just as broke. She makes more, but spends more. Her bank account looks the same as Chris's at the end of the month, near zero. Maya tried budgeting once. She downloaded an app, she set categories, she entered some expenses manually for like 3 days, then she forgot about it. The app is still on her phone, but she hasn't opened it in 6 months. It didn't work because it was too much effort. She had to remember to log everything, categorize everything, review everything. It felt like a part-time job. She gave up. And here's David. David is 45. He makes $120,000 a year, solid income. He should be wealthy by now. He's not. He has a bigger house than Chris and Maya, 2 nice cars, kids and activities, eats out constantly, takes vacations, but he's broke. His checking account hovers around $1,000. He has maybe $20,000 in retirement. That's it, 20 years into his career. David doesn't budget because he thinks he doesn't need to. He makes good money. He assumes it'll be fine. It's not fine. His wife and he fight about money. They have no idea where it all goes. They just know they can't save, they're stressed, and they're one emergency from disaster. The common problem. All 3 of these people have the same fundamental problem. They have no awareness of their spending. Money flows through their accounts like water through a sieve. They couldn't tell you how much they spent on food last month, or gas, or random Amazon purchases. They have no data, no tracking, no awareness. They all think they roughly know. Chris thinks he spends maybe $400 on food. It's actually $700. Maya thinks she spends not much on clothes. It's $250 a month. David thinks restaurants are occasional. It's $1,200 a month. Without awareness, you can't change anything. You can't fix a problem you can't see. You can't reduce spending in categories you don't even know exist. You're flying blind, hoping it works out. It never does. This is the reality for most people. They're not irresponsible. They're not stupid. They're just unaware. and that unawareness keeps them broke. Here's the one simple habit that changes everything. Track every dollar you spend every single day in a simple system that takes 5 minutes. That's it. Not budgeting, not restricting, not depriving yourself, just tracking, knowing, being aware. Let me break down exactly how this works, why it's so powerful, and how to implement it. Why tracking works. Tracking works because of a psychological phenomenon. Measurement changes behavior. When you measure something, you become aware of it. When you're aware, you naturally modify your behavior. You don't even have to try. It happens automatically. Studies show that people who track their food intake lose weight without consciously dieting. People who track their exercise increase their activity without forcing it. People who track their spending reduce wasteful expenses without feeling deprived. The act of tracking creates awareness. Awareness creates change. Here's what happens when you track spending. You buy coffee. You write it down. Coffee, $5. That's it. You moved on, but your brain registered it. Later that day, you're about to buy another coffee. Your brain remembers, I already spent $5 on coffee today. Do I really need another? You might still buy it, that's fine, but now it's a conscious choice, not mindless spending. After a week of tracking, you look at your spending. You see you spent $35 on coffee. That's $140 a month, $1,680 a year. You didn't realize. Now you know. You don't have to stop buying coffee, but you might decide to make it at home a few days a week. That simple, awareness-driven change saves you $1,000 a year without feeling deprived. This is the power, not restriction, awareness. The difference between tracking and budgeting. Most people confuse tracking with budgeting. They're different, and one is much easier than the other. Budgeting is setting limits before spending. I will only spend $400 on food this month. Then you have to monitor throughout the month, feel guilty when you go over, deal with the stress of staying under. It's restrictive. It feels like a diet. Most people fail at it. Tracking is simply recording what you spent after you spent it. No limits, no restrictions, no judgment, just data. I spent $7 at lunch. Write it down. Done. No guilt, no stress, just information. The beautiful thing, tracking naturally leads to better spending without the pain of budgeting. When you see the data, you naturally make better choices. You don't need arbitrary limits. You need awareness. The rest follows. How to implement the tracking habit. Here's the exact system that works. Step 1. Choose your tool. You need something simple and always accessible. 3 options. Option A, Notes app on your phone. Open a note called Spending. Every time you spend money, add a line. Date, item, amount. That's it. Simplest possible system. Option B, Spreadsheet app like Google Sheets on your phone. Create columns Date, Category, Description, Amount. Add a row for each purchase. Option C, Simple Expense Tracker app. Not a complicated budgeting app with 17 features, just something that lets you quickly log what you bought, how much it cost, done. Pick one. Doesn't matter which. Just pick the one you'll actually use. Simplicity is key. The easier it is, the more likely you'll stick with it. Step 2. Track every dollar. Every single purchase, no matter how small, gets tracked. Coffee, parking, groceries, gas, subscriptions, everything. If money left your account, it gets written down. This seems tedious. It's not. Each entry takes 10 seconds. Throughout the day, you'll spend maybe 5 minutes total tracking. That's nothing. You spend more time scrolling social media. Step 3. Do it immediately. Don't wait until the end of the day. Track it right when you spend it. Standing in line after buying coffee? Pull out your phone. Log it. Takes 10 seconds. This prevents forgetting and makes it a habit tied to the action of spending. Step 4. Review weekly. Every Sunday, spend 5 minutes reviewing your week.
Add up your spending, look at the categories, notice patterns. Don't judge, don't criticize yourself, just observe. Interesting. I spent $90 on eating out this week. That's data. Use it. Step 5. Keep it simple. Don't create 20 categories, don't color code, don't make complex formulas. Don't overthink it. Simple tracking beats complex budgeting every time. The goal is consistency, not perfection. What happens when you track consistently? Let me tell you what happens in each phase of consistent tracking. Week 1. Error starts changing. The first week, you'll be shocked. You had no idea you spent that much. Coffee, lunch out, random purchases add up to way more than you thought. This is uncomfortable, but necessary. You're seeing reality for the first time. Week 2 to 4, behavior starts changing. Without consciously trying, you'll start making different choices. You'll think twice before impulse purchases. You'll pack lunch an extra day. You'll skip unnecessary items at the store. Not because you're forcing yourself, because you're aware of the cost and you naturally choose differently. Month 2. Patterns become clear. You'll notice your money leaks, the subscriptions you forgot about, the $60 you spend weekly on convenience purchases, the $200 monthly on food delivery. These aren't obvious until you track them for a month. Now they're glaring. Month 3, you make changes. Armed with data, you'll make strategic changes, cancel subscriptions you don't use, reduce restaurant spending, eliminate 1 or 2 wasteful habits. These changes don't feel restrictive because you chose them based on your own data, not some arbitrary budget. Month 6, thousands saved. Most people who track consistently save anywhere from $300 to $800 monthly without feeling deprived. They just cut the waste they didn't know existed. That's $3,600 to $9,600 a year, life-changing money for most people. Real examples of tracking success. Let me give you 3 real examples of what tracking reveals and how it changes finances. Example 1, the subscription creep. Someone starts tracking and discovers they're paying for Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Spotify, Apple Music, gym membership they never use, app subscriptions they forgot about. Total, $180 monthly. They had no idea it was that much. They cancel half, save $90 monthly, $1,080 yearly, just from subscriptions they didn't even realize they had. Example 2, the food spending reality. Someone tracks and realizes they spend $850 monthly on food. They thought it was maybe $500. Breakdown, 400 groceries, 250 restaurants, 200 food delivery. They decide to cut delivery completely and reduce restaurants by half. New total, $525. Saved $325 monthly, $3,900 yearly. They're eating the same amount, just preparing more at home. Example 3, the death by 1,000 cuts. Someone tracks and notices dozens of small purchases, $5 here, $15 there, $30 somewhere else, convenience store stops, impulse Amazon purchases, random stuff at Target. It totals $400 monthly. They had no idea. They start asking, do I need this? Before each purchase. Reduce by 70%. Save $280 monthly, $3,300 yearly. These aren't hypothetical. This is what happens when you track. You see the waste, you eliminate it naturally, you save thousands. Why most people don't do this? If tracking is so simple and effective, why doesn't everyone do it? Several reasons. Reason 1, it sounds boring. Tracking spending sounds tedious and boring. It's not sexy. It's not a quick fix. It's just writing things down. People want exciting solutions. They ignore boring ones even when boring ones work best. Reason 2, they think they already know. Most people think they have a rough idea of their spending. They don't need to track because they basically know. They're wrong. Nobody knows without tracking. Your brain lies to you about spending. You remember big purchases, but forget the constant small ones that add up to thousands. Reason 3, they tried it and quit. Many people tried tracking once, made it complicated, got overwhelmed, and quit after 3 days. They think tracking doesn't work, but they didn't fail at tracking, they failed at their overcomplicated system. Simple tracking works, complex systems fail. Reason 4, they're afraid of what they'll see. Deep down, people avoid tracking because they don't want to confront reality. If they don't track, they can pretend it's not that bad. Tracking forces you to see the truth. That's uncomfortable, but necessary. The tracking mindset. To make tracking work, you need the right mindset. Mindset 1, no judgment. Don't judge your spending. Don't criticize yourself. Don't feel guilty. Just collect data. You're a scientist observing behavior. Scientists don't judge their data. They observe and learn. Do the same.
Here's exactly what to do starting today. Action step 1, choose your tool right now. Don't finish this video and think, I'll do that later. Do it now. Pull out your phone, open your Notes app, or download a simple expense tracker. Create your tracking system right now. This takes 2 minutes. Action step 2, start today. From this moment forward, every purchase gets tracked. Bought something before watching this video? Track it now. Gonna buy something after this video? Track it immediately. Start the habit today. Action step 3, set a daily reminder. Set a reminder on your phone for 9 p.m. every night. Did I track all spending today? This catches anything you forgot and reinforces the habit. Action step 4, commit to 30 days. Commit to tracking every dollar for 30 days. Just 30 days. Don't worry about what comes after. Just focus on 30 days of consistent tracking. After 30 days, you'll have enough data to see patterns and you'll want to keep going. Action step 5, review weekly. Every Sunday at the same time, review your week. 10 minutes. Add up your spending, look at the categories, notice patterns. Don't judge, just observe and learn. Action step 6, share your commitment. Tell someone you're doing this. Accountability matters. Text a friend, I'm tracking every dollar I spend for the next 30 days. This makes it real and increases your chances of following through. What will change? If you actually do this, here's what will change in your life. Week 1, you'll be shocked at how much you actually spend. This is good. Awareness is the first step. Week 2, you'll naturally start spending less, not because you're forcing it, because you're aware of the cost. Week 3, you'll identify your biggest money leaks, subscriptions, food delivery, impulse purchases. You'll know exactly where the waste is. Week 4, you'll make strategic changes. Cancel things, reduce categories, eliminate waste. You'll save hundreds without feeling deprived. Month 3, you'll have saved over $1,000. You'll feel in control of your money for the first time. The stress will decrease dramatically. Month 6, you'll have saved thousands. Your financial life will be completely different. You'll know where every dollar goes. You'll make conscious choices. You'll feel powerful instead of powerless. The hard truth. Most people watching this video will do nothing. They'll think, that's interesting, and continue living the same way. They'll stay broke, they'll continue being stressed about money, they'll wonder why they can't get ahead. A few people will actually do this. They'll start tracking today. They'll stick with it for 30 days. They'll see the results. They'll transform their finances. The difference between these two groups isn't intelligence or income or luck, it's action. It's doing one simple thing consistently. Your choice. You have a choice right now. Close this video and do nothing, or implement one simple habit that changes everything. This isn't complicated, it's not hard, it's just tracking. 5 minutes a day, 30 days. That's it. You can do this. But will you? Most people won't. They'll stay stuck. Don't be most people. Be the person who takes action on simple, effective habits. Be the person who actually changes their financial life instead of just thinking about it. If this video showed you the exact habit you need to build wealth, hit that like button. If you want more simple, practical financial strategies that actually work, subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm here to give you the real solutions, not complicated theories. Share this video with anyone who's stressed about money and doesn't know where it goes. This one habit can change their life, but only if they actually do it. The tracking habit is the foundation. Start here, build from here. 30 days from now, you'll thank yourself for starting today. I'll see you in the next one.